Season has been brutal. Just as we get into the holiday season, it seems to be getting worse in places like Ohio. The flu cases have quadrupled. They've even shut down an entire school system in 2 places, and we are not immune in Alabama.
No, hardly. And today, WIAT 42 news reporter Natalie Tejeda and photojournalist Nick Gulas were working on a report on the prevalence of flu and walking pneumonia when something unexpected happened.
The lab at the office of Dr. Amy Bentley has been pretty busy these last 2 days.
Yesterday was pretty impressive, but today it's been phenomenal. I mean, literally over half of the patients that we've seen today have tested positive for the flu.
And flu isn't the only concern. There's also Mycoplasma pneumoniae,
That we call walking pneumonia is a bacterial infection, and it can infect any part of your upper respiratory system. So you could have a sinus infection and be draining, even though the name of your germ has the word pneumonia in it.
Both illnesses are highly contagious. So when Natalie said,
Do I feel hot to you?
that was followed with
a nose swab, a blood draw, and a 15-minute wait. That's all it takes for me to know if I've got the flu, walking pneumonia, or if I'm home free for a little bit longer this winter.
Dr. Bentley says to always be aware this time of year with family gatherings and travel of the transmission of germs.
What I tell people is if you feel like you're in a precarious situation where you really can get sick quickly, you can wear a mask. If you can open a door with your elbow just by pushing down on the lever, you can open a door with no knob by just pushing it with your elbow. Anything you can do to minimize what your hands are touching is going to be really helpful.
Because it's better than the alternative.
So my 15 minutes was up, and it turns out I am positive for walking pneumonia. I spent less than 24 hours with my brother, and I was infected.
In Shelby County, Nick Gulas, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.
We hate to hear that she found that out today. We certainly hope that Natalie will be back to work soon. Dr. Bentley, who you saw there in that story, says that flu shots are worth getting even this late into the season. She says the kind of flu seen later is often different and can be more aggressive than the earlier strand. Is certainly